welcome back to another video. Today here again on Test Drive Unlimited Platinum for part 5 of our little playthrough here on the game. We'll see how far we go, whether we do get to the end of the game. No episode last week, you might have noticed, because I wanted to take a first look at the GTA tuners stuff, did a couple of videos on that. So the last episode of this was 2 weeks ago, so if you haven't already seen last week's episode or any of the previous ones, we have now 4 cars here in our first garage. So we bought the Lotus Sport Exige 240R at the end of last episode 2 weeks ago. The Fiat was obviously the first car we bought here on the game. The Ferrari was actually the second car I bought, which I'm still using for the majority of the races. That seems to be the category we're asked to use, and I've got my classic in the form of the RS200. So yeah, this is a 4-car garage, so it is now full, which means before we can buy anything else, or before we can buy any other vehicles, we need another house with more garage space. I know it looks like there's loads of space that way, I could easily fit more cars in here, but it is a 4-car garage, so we do need to be saving up for another property today. So we'll head on out. I think we're still in the Lotus. And I'll double check how much credits I have, and we might take a quick trip to the estate agents. Right, so cheapest 8 vehicle garage here is 230, but that's plus trade-in obviously. Or we could try to save up for 160 plus trade-in. So we only need 50,000 basically for so 50,000 for a 6-car garage, and 50,000 more for a 6-car garage, and 120,000 more for an 8-car garage. For 290, you can buy an 8-vehicle garage. That's quite a good value, actually. Maybe I should be saving up for that. Anyway, point is, we need more money. So, we should go and do some races, and then figure out what we can buy. But yeah, houses is the next thing to get. Or a house is the next thing to get before we... Okay, so we're back in the Ferrari for this. What a surprise. That's the car that's allowed into this one, for our Speed Trap Challenge. First event of the day, let's see how we get on. 110 to beat. $124. That was easy, but not worth very much. Okay, let's drive over to another event. So this is a speed challenge rather than a speed trap challenge. So it's called Speed on a Twisty Road, so I thought I'd try it on the Lotus, although I've just realised how you're supposed to do this. You turn around and go and do it on the fast road back there. But yeah, the Ferrari actually has a faster top speed than the Lotus. This only has 155 as its top speed, Ferrari 162, so... Okay, well this car could do it if I did it the other way, so let's do that again. Come on, Lotus. 110. 120. 130. 140. There we go. And 10,000. Okay. What is the next race? Well, I was going to do another race, but a car delivery mission has come up, which earns you a lot of money and unlocks you a lot of roads, usually, because you have to drive a fair distance. So this is our chance. Apparently the guy's called Eddie, but this is our chance to drive a... Oh, right. I was going to say this is our chance to drive a Gallardo, because that was what was in the picture, because in the original game that's what it was. But no, it's a Rolls-Royce Dawn, which is equally nice, but probably not as entertaining to drive. I don't know if this is timed. It's not timed, so it is just a cruise
Turn right.
around Hawaii in a convertible Rolls-Royce. Nice and calm, although
Turn right.
for some reason it sounds like that. Not slow, actually, these Rolls-Royces, but... yeah, it should be a nice, relaxed cruise. What's it like in here? Oh, very nice. You know what? We need a Rolls-Royce on here. It fits the sort of lifestyle vibe of this game so well. I will be buying, at some point on here on Platinum, a Rolls-Royce. Which brings up an interesting point, actually. Will Rolls-Royce be in Solar Crown? Obviously they haven't licensed any games since Forza Horizon 3, so whether they just don't license anything anymore, I don't know. But anyway, at this point I kind of wish I had it in manual gears, because I don't want to be at 5,000 RPM, I want to sort of cruise in my Rolls-Royce. Anyway. We've got about 7 miles to go, so I'll probably join you when we get there. Okay, it looks as if we've made it to the... I think this was actually where the British Classic dealership was. Should be the full amount, plus we get a bonus, I believe. So, when you're actually aiming for 80,000, if you don't ding it, I think you get a... yeah, you get a perfect, and then you get... so yeah, interestingly, they changed the car on this one. Whereas with the Ferrari Enzo one, I think that was the original challenge. So we have 252,000, which should actually be enough to buy a property. You are now a pro! Thanks, game. Okay, interesting. Okay, there's some races actually we've unlocked. There's a race here, which I didn't know was here. There's a time trial here that we've unlocked. These ones will still require some driving too. Oh, I think I must have driven past that. Have I now driven this road? No. Anyway. 252. I'll check. Is there anything we can buy outright? So, that's 3 million. No. That's 500,000 for 8 cars. That's 299,000 for 8 cars. That one's very tempting. It's not as nice a property, but has masses of storage. That's 150,000 for 4 cars. It's fine, but we already have a 4-car garage. That's 515,000 for 8 cars. I think I have that one in TDU 2 or a similar style house. 8 cars, 278. That's even better, I think. 6 cars. So I can afford a 6-car garage, but really, we might as well get an 8-car garage so that we're not having to buy another property. So I think our best bet is actually this 8-car house down here. I know it's the same as the apartment we've got at the moment, but I want space for 8 cars. And we can always trade the 4-car thing in for something nicer later on. So that's 299,000, so we need a little bit more. Little bit more, we need 40,000 more. How much does this pay? 25. 20. Oh no, that's Celine's. 25 and 35. So we could do these 2 time trials and then buy that house. So it's open with restrictions, so we're in the Lotus. I did notice that I said 2 time trials. The race we spotted a minute ago is actually worth 30,000 and is more in the right sort of direction, so might do that. Anyway, yeah, this is a time trial which now has the driving standard thing in, which is first time trial I've done with that on there.
At the next intersection, turn right.
So we've got to not crash, basically. Or we get a penalty. Oh, I'm pleased I chose the Lotus for this. There's so many corners.
At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
So we're actually quite far off that 240 when we needed to do a 225, which is going to be tough, I think. Try it in the Ferrari. What I'll do is I'll give it one more go in the Lotus, then we'll go and do the race and maybe do something else. Because this is, well, this is open to any car, so we can come back when we have something incredibly fast. Anyway, I was basically trying not to crash, so if I try and push it a bit more, we might be able to do it. That was a lot closer, but I mean, we shaved 9 seconds off, so I don't know, but it's going to be tough, so I think we should try the race and then either come back to this or do a different one. So it's another event. We could have taken the Ferrari or the Lotus, so I was going to say, so I've opted for the Lotus, which I thought I did, but Test Drive has decided we shall be in a Ferrari, and everything is a class higher than us, because it's D or E category vehicles, but never mind, we're through. This is an eliminator style race, so whoever's last at the end of each lap will be knocked out. Also means it's probably quite a long race, which is why it's worth $30,000 credits, dollars probably. These Jags are very quick in a straight, aren't they? I remember that from before. Anyway, should be fairly straightforward if I don't do anything stupid. And across the line, should give us plenty of credits. 30,000, there we go, 291. Good start, you've already driven 200 miles. Is that it? I'm sure I've driven further than that on here. Right, how much was the house? 299, we literally need 8,000. So as that wasn't really going to plan, I think we should go to this one. Oh no, that's the Celine one, okay. I think we should go to this one, which is Group E, not anything goes, so we should be able to do it. Okay, so on my way over to the event I found a V-Rent, which basically, or as the introduction said when I arrived here, you can rent a car to save yourself buying one, basically, if there's... Because at the moment all the races I'm doing are quite open class, but some of them, like the Celine one I can't do, are more specific. But there's some interesting cars in here, which is a good place to come if you want to just drive something, I guess, as well. Although you can just test drive stuff from dealerships, but this is mostly Japanese-style stuff. Of course there's a Supra. The NSX I rather like, and some of these old GTRs. Look, we've even got a Mines R34, which is kind of cool. Anyway, not of much use right now, but that's there if we need it. Okay, here we go. So this one is E restriction, so we can only enter in the Ferrari. We do have the damage driving-o-meter thing, so we can't tip a wheel off the track much. Try not to anyway. I do wonder actually if this would be faster around the other course than the Lotus, but because this is faster, but I'm not sure it would be around a twisty course like the last one. The other problem here is we have traffic. To avoid. Well, that's our first hit. Let's try not to do that. Now we've passed 325 with another checkpoint to go. And we can give this one another crack as well, but these time trials are getting tougher. We did have one sort of crash, so I guess without that we would have done a bit better. But I think we're going to have to try that one again. Yeah, because that's not... I was wondering for a minute if that was enough money, but yeah, let's give that one more go.
3, 2, 1, go!
I was definitely driving a lot better towards the end of that than at the beginning, so kind of getting more familiar with the car. So we should have more chance this time, especially if I don't hit anything. I'm going to restart because that's costing me penalty points. And away we go, attempt 3. Well, 2. That last one didn't really count, did it? You stupid car! Oh, I'm definitely going to fail it again now I've done that. We might as well finish and get some money, and then we'll see what we want to do to get the last little bit for the house. Yeah, we'll have to find another one, because that's not gone well, and it's not going to give us enough for the house we're trying to buy, I don't think. Yeah, I don't even need 1,000 more, so I'm just going to give this one another go in the Lotus. Because even if we don't do it, even if we don't complete it, we're going to have enough.
3, 2,
And I wanted to give this one another go anyway, so one more go of the Lotus. Although we were up on the time there, so... we put it in the wall though, so...
3, 2, 1, go!
I was pushing too hard though, which I don't need to do, because it doesn't really matter if we don't make it.
Turn left.
Oh, lots of lag happened on that final corner, that wasn't fun. Even with the penalty, have we done it? The penalty made us not do it. Although, no, wait, basic time 2:29, so I still didn't do it, even though it was telling me I was green. Must have been green on my time, because I did a 2:30. Yeah, 2:30. Anyway, it's enough, is the point. So, let's buy this house and finish up today's episode. It's right next to the Lamborghini dealership as well, which is fun. I'm not sure what these dealers are down here. We'll have to take a look at that next time. But yeah, this is what we want. Oh, okay, we've got to go to the office.
Your itinerary is being recalculated.
Surely it's this one. No, it's that one. Which we can go to, luckily, so... Buy. 4 vehicles, 8 vehicles. Oh, wait! Look what I've just found. There's an even cheaper one, which we could have bought ages ago. Let us say 8, right? For 164,000 and 8 vehicle garage. I mean, they look... They are basically the same property, aren't they? I mean, one's sort of over here, but we might as well buy the cheaper one then. And we've still got 140,000 left. So that's well on the way to being able to buy a C category vehicle. But we will do that next time. Next time we'll hop on, take a quick look at some C-class vehicles maybe, and then maybe at the beginning, we'll see. But definitely go shopping for them at the end. So, yeah. I mean, it's unnecessarily close to my other house, but we can always sell that one, actually, if we want to. Because this garage is only... Well, this garage would only be half empty, even if we moved all our cars. I probably won't, because I want the space to be able to expand the car collection. The Lotus should be in here, yeah. It's got Lotus in here, 3 cars in the other garage, but yeah. Nice 8-car garage. So, yeah, we now have 8 more spaces. Oh, I don't want that. We now have 8 more spaces, so we can buy a C-class, B-class, A-class bike, and then other nice things, other classics maybe, and other collectible type vehicles. But yeah, that's going to do it for this week's episode here on TD Platinum. We got a house, which was the goal of this week's episode, and we've got more money spare than I thought we would, so that's always a bonus. But yeah, obviously missed the episode last week, but there should be one same time next week, part 6 I think it will be by then, where we go and do some more races, get ourselves a C-class car, and yeah, we'll very soon have something for every category, and we've got more than enough space to store something for every category. So then we get into the sort of car collecting stage of the game, which is always quite fun, building up the collection, buying the cars you like rather than stuff to be used for races. There's so much we can buy on here, so much more expensive properties and cars, so we'll get to that at some point. But yeah, that's going to be all for this week's episode. We'll be back to race some more races on here and get ourselves a C-class car next week. But yeah, that's going to be all for today, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.